Western Chances concentrates on the western suburbs of Melbourne because it's one of the most disadvantaged areas of Melbourne and it's the fastest growing region in Australia. We have so many talented and motivated young people in Melbourne's West, and we want to ensure that they can complete their education and fulfil their potential. We do this by providing tailor-made scholarships for items that most of us would take for granted: Myki, textbooks, internet. The Western Chances partnership with CDC Victoria is a wonderful partnership because Myki is one of our most requested items for scholarships.
For my university degree, I studied electronic engineering. My little workshop, I've had that for 8 years or so. I could still use a few more tools where I can just walk in there one day and build literally anything. Seen the movie Iron Man? Yeah, just walk in one afternoon and make a whole armoured flying robot suit. Yeah, I'd like to be able to do that one day.
To be eligible to be a recipient, you have to be facing financial barriers to completing your education. You have to live in one of the 6 municipalities in Melbourne's western suburbs, and you have to be nominated by a professional in a school or a community service organisation.
My Western Chances scholarship that would have come about when I was in year 10, been with them for about 7 or 8 years. In terms of travel costs to uni and back, the travel costs are about $1,000 a year going into Myki, and one less expense that you don't have to worry about. You now have that money that would have otherwise gone to just getting you then back again. You now have that available to go that extra step that you might not have been able to do before.
Having your Myki topped up and ready to go at all times just means that you don't have to stress about having to constantly wonder if you've got enough on your Myki, and you know that money that you normally would invest into your Myki can be used elsewhere. With university there comes a lot of expenses, especially if you're someone like me who has to travel to university 2 hours there and back. Just knowing that you've got that Myki already tapped on and ready to go.
It's a huge cost to be paying out $1,000 for an annual Myki, so it's really important contribution from CDC.
If I hadn't had that scholarship from Western Chances, particularly in 3rd year when I built that mechanical hand, I think it wouldn't look quite like it does now. It wouldn't have been 3D printed, it would probably just been cardboard cutout kind of style.
Tom's indicative of all of our recipients and that they're all talented and motivated.
You've got to show people that you know what you're doing. You want it to look like it's something professional, just so that it says to them, hey, I know what I'm doing.
I've actually been a Western Chances recipient since high school. I think my first scholarship was in like year 9 or 10, and I initially applied just because I really wanted to do well in school. I really wanted to get into, one of the leading universities and into being, a person who's going to make a difference in the world. And I'm hoping to go into pharmacy and not only just work as a hospital pharmacist, but I really do want to travel once I finish.
Eva's really special because she's doing community work and volunteering, and we think that supporting her with a scholarship is going to mean that she can impact the wider community.
Volunteering has really been something that's helped me a lot, and I feel like I just need to give back to the community, such as the Royal Children's Hospital and the Melton Youth Shire, but I also try and give back to educational institutions. So I teach on Sunday little kids.
Our scholarships are not just about the money, but we're also providing these young people with confidence and self-esteem.
I'd like to be a part of one of those really big scale engineering projects, working for somebody like Airbus. They've got a factory so big it almost has its own weather pattern.
We see the change, we see them blossoming, and we see them becoming really well-rounded individuals.
Just that extra bit of, that we believe in you and we know that you can get there.
It's important that they've got someone who can give them that sort of helping hand.
So we need continual support from companies.
The most important thing that the Western Chances Scholarship has given me is just empowerment, and to just, believe in myself and to believe in others as well.
It sort of gives it an extra, that freedom to really go your own way.